Hi everybody, are we live? I think we're live, right? Is everything working? Let me know if the audio is okay, if you can see my screen, and if you can hear me. And then we're going to get started. Alright, great. Hi everyone. Oh, Nikki, you woke up early just for this. Oh, thanks. That's great to hear. Okay, so I'm working on this betta fish and I want to finish this drawing in this live stream, so I hope that's going to work out. So this live stream I want to focus on the details, and I'm going to do that with my pastel pencils. Oh, I see a super chat. Oh, I hope I can pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's my first super chat in my stream, so thank you so much. Okay, so I have my reference photo in front of me, and I'm going to finish up the details. I'm going to work from left to right, so I need to do the eye first. And then I'm going to be working on the details in the scales and then on the fins, because those can use a lot more detail as well. So let's get started. Let me know where you're from. For everyone who's watching, let me know where you're from and what the time is. Right now it's 2 p.m. but I know most of you are not from the Netherlands, so let me know what time it is. Alright, so in this eye I can see some blue. I have this piece of paper to put my hand on. Oh, from Thailand. Oh, that's very far away. I'm so glad everyone could join. So I'm now going to fill in these blue details in the eye. Hi Mariana, from Greece. Oh, I went to Greece. I just returned 1 month ago. I went to Rhodes and it was so beautiful. Is it buffering? I can see on my screen that the stream is buffering a bit. I hope the connection is alright. Oh, I'm using my Stabilo pencils, Stabilo Pastel pencils on brown pastel mat. So these are the materials that I use. So I'm just going to build this up, these layers in the eye. There's a little red ring as well, so I'm filling in this red area. And then I'm filling it in with black. Thank you, Christina. Insane Art, thanks so much. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask about drawing or about something else. I'm checking the live chat all the time, so if you have any questions, let me know. These details are so small. Adding some white right here. Craft with Suhani, nobody is talking to me. Sorry. If you have a question, let me know. Muhammad, could you blend dark colors in details? How could you blend? Oh, unfortunately, I can't zoom in. So I have a webcam that can't zoom in, so that's a bit of a bummer. So I might invest in a camera that can zoom in, but for now, yeah, this is how I can stream at the moment. But I just use the pencils to blend, so I make sure the points are super sharp, and then I blend the colors together with the pencils themselves. Thank you so much, Sama. I hope I pronounced that right. Alright, so I'll leave the eye for now. And then I'm going to continue with the rest of the head, doing some details. What is your favorite Dutch word? Not sure. We have a lot of weird and funny words in Dutch. I think my favorite Dutch word is pannenkoek. Pannenkoek means pancake. Nikki asks, how do you know which colors to use in certain areas, like the eye you were coloring? That is just experience, but I have a pretty big set of colors. So I have 60 colors, and then it's just a matter of experience. So the more you work with them, the easier you get to figure out which colors work together and which don't. And of course you'll have to learn how to see colors. So you have to see every color in your reference, and that takes a little practice. Okay, so I have a fun question. Let me know in your language what your favorite word is. Oh, hi, Wicked Illusion. I still don't know what your real name is. But thank you so much. Alright, so I'm adding a bit of these details to the scales. I'm working with black and with brown. Oh yeah, creatief is also a very nice Dutch word. Creatief means creative. Very similar to the English word. Kisha Rose. Oh, I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's move on to the scales now. So I did the basic layers and now I need to add some shadow in between each of the scales to make them stand out a little bit better. Well, this can be a little bit darker as well. And I'm going to use this super dark blue to start with. So I'm going to add this blue behind every scale. Anu says, I think you have to open a drawing class. And that's a good idea. I am still working on a course for beginners, pastels for beginners. So that's going to be some sort of class. And I do teach classes on Patreon. So that's what I'm doing right now when it comes to teaching. Nikki says, is your technique all based on experience, or did you take any drawing courses or had a professor? I have never had a professor and I've never done any drawing courses. So this is based on experience, and I also like to look at other people's work and see how they do things, and then apply that to my own work. How do you fix your drawing? I don't use any fixatives on this paper. This is pastel matte, and the pastel sticks so well to it that fixing isn't really necessary. So I don't fix my drawings. Thank you, Sophie. I'm glad you like it. So I'm just continuing to add this blue over the body. Thank you so much, Xenia. Xenia, is that how you pronounce it? Hi, Art Tips channel. Thanks for joining the stream. Which place do you love to go? I love to go out of the country, so I like traveling. Only I don't do it a lot, so I haven't been to lots of different places yet. But I'd love to go back to Greece if I get the chance to. And I love France too. So I'm not planning on making this drawing super realistic, but I do want to make it pop, and I want to get some nice colors in there. Have you ever given up on drawing because you felt like you weren't good enough? No, I never felt like giving up, but I do get insecure a lot when I look at other people's work, because I still have a lot to learn, and there are so many good artists right now who are the same age as me or even younger sometimes. And that makes me insecure sometimes, but I never feel like giving up, because I know that if I continue, that I'll only get better. Edward, I'm going to start using my pastels now. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, they are super fun to work with, so they're definitely worth trying. You have to get used to them. They can get pretty messy, but I love to work with pastels. Okay, finally done, almost done with this area. This is probably so boring to look at. So I'm going to continue with these fins. These are super fun to draw, and I need to put some more detail in these fins, so I'm going to do that when I'm done doing the scales. How do you pronounce your name? So my name is pretty difficult to pronounce for people who are not Dutch. So you pronounce it like Leontine. So that's how you say it. Okay, now I'm going to try to add some shine to these scales. These could be a little bit darker. And I'm going to be using this minty color. I really like this color. And this blue. And a bit of white as well. So I'm going to try to make these scales look a bit more shiny. And I also need to add some shadow. So here at the top I'm going to make the body look a bit darker, and then here at the bottom I'm going to add some shine. So first I'm going to darken this up by just adding this green. Very lightly. And then a bit of this blue. Oh really? Wicked Illusion. Yeah, maybe if you know how to pronounce it, then it's not as difficult. But most Americans pronounce it like Leontine if they don't know how to correctly pronounce it. So, but I don't really mind. I like Leontine as well. I think we had a little bit of a problem with the connection, but I think it's good again. Alright, it's good again, right? I'm streaming on Wi-Fi, and streaming on Wi-Fi is not ideal, but I don't have a cable here, so I have to stream on Wi-Fi. And our Wi-Fi is not always the greatest. This mint color is so beautiful. So I'm just layering that on there. Are you going to do something special to celebrate 200k? Yeah, I want to. So I'm thinking about doing a stream, a 200k stream, and giving away something. So I have so many art supplies lying around here that I never use, that are completely untouched. So why not give that away? So maybe I can arrange something like that, but the shipping costs. So shipping those supplies can be super expensive, and I don't have the money to pay for all those supplies, to pay for shipping, so I have to think of something. Maybe I can arrange some sort of super chat giveaway, so everyone who donates a few dollars enters the giveaway or something like that. But I still need to think that out. Yeah, I'm sure planning on doing more live streams, Edward. I really enjoy them. I still haven't found the best time to do them, or the best day. Alright, so I really feel like doing this fin now. So I'm going to finish this fin, adding some more detail to it. There are so many different colors in this fin. And the reference photo that I'm using is from Pixabay, so you can download it and try it too if you want to. adding some more darkness here. Chevalier Crunch, is that how you pronounce it? It sounds French. For me, I love Kirsty Partridge and Emmy Kalia. Yeah, Emmy is Dutch too. We have a lot of great Dutch artists right now. And Kirsty is of course great too. Very good realism artists. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm definitely having fun doing this drawing. I've been working on it for 3 streams now, so I do want to finish it now so I can move on to something else and pick another project to do a live stream of. But I had so much fun doing this drawing. For the underlayers I used pan pastels for the first time. So this was basically a bit of an experiment. But it turned out pretty cool. Let's add some purple. And here we have a very bright pink. How long do you usually stream for? The past streams I have done about 1 hour. And I have no idea how long I've been streaming for now. I think 45 minutes or something. But I want to finish this drawing in the stream. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. But I do want to keep streaming for about... I think 1 hour from now. So it's going to be a pretty long stream. adding some highlights. So many different countries here. I've seen Italy, England, India, Singapore. So many different nationalities. Sorry, I'm getting all caught up in my drawing. I forget to look at the chat. Hi everyone. Hi Louise N. Yeah, I think that's it. Hi from Switzerland. Wow, that's cool. I've never been there. Going to add some highlights with white. So I like to keep my white for the very final highlights. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this fin now. This one is not completely finished, but I like to jump around and just work like that so I can come back to another area and then I can always find things that need improvement. So I'm jumping over to this fin now. The colors of these Stabilo pastel pencils are so vibrant. It's a shame that they're not completely light fast, at least not the reds and the pinks. But the colors are beautiful. I think I'm going to adjust the lighting a bit. It's a bit too bright. I don't think you can see all the colors. That didn't really make a big difference. It's weird, I still have to work out the correct lighting of this camera. I feel like sometimes it doesn't really catch the right colors. Alright, so now I'm adding some details to this fin right here. Going to pick some orange, or this is more like a very dark yellow. I'm going to add some highlights with that. interested in ever trying out Scratchboard? Yes, definitely. I'd love to try Scratchboard. I have no idea where to get those, so I might have to do some research. And I have no idea how expensive they are, but I'd love to try. How do you sharpen your pastel pencils for details? I can show you. So I have my cup of mess, and I just use these type of sharpeners. Very simple. So let me know. Let me see. So I just sharpen them like this. These Stabilo pencils are pretty easy to sharpen. So just like this. I do have to make sure that I always use new ones because these get dull very quickly. So I need, for a drawing like this, I need at least 5 of these. Shall I look if I can actually zoom in a bit? Maybe you can see what I'm doing better then. I'm going to check if I can zoom in. Okay, so what I don't understand is why this area is so bright. Because there are so many more colors in there, but you can't see them on screen. So I don't know why that is. I'm going to have a look at the settings. Ah, I think that's better. Alright. So now you can see the details. That's better. Yay, finally. Sorry for that. At least you can now see the details. So I've already decided that this is not going to be a masterpiece. But I'm having fun with it though. And then next stream I want to focus on something more serious. Maybe a pet portrait I'm working on. Something with colored pencils. Yeah, that's better, right? I should have figured this out before I started streaming. But all these settings are new to me, so I'm glad I know now. Ja, ik ben Nederlands, Fleur. Ik woon ook gewoon in Nederland, maar omdat de meeste van mijn volgers niet Nederlands zijn, doe ik alles in het Engels. Oh, hi Carol. Thanks for joining the stream from Missouri. That's so cool. I'd love to visit the USA, but it's so expensive. So I'm creating some highlights and some details here in these fins. What time is it where you are? Right now in Holland it's 3:07. So I've been streaming now for more than an hour. I also need to do some more work on this fin right here. It needs to be a bit more transparent and a bit shinier. So I'm going to use this beige. Okay, so I needed to concentrate a bit right there. And then I want to add some highlights. I think with this one. And with white. Do you talk to yourself when you're drawing? I always talk to myself. Would you recommend pit pastels or carbothellos? I think they are equally good. I do prefer the carbothellos, these ones, because they are a little bit softer and a little more vibrant. The pits are a bit firmer, but they do hold their point a bit better. So for details, I would prefer the pits, but yeah, because I like the vibrancy of the carbothellos better, I tend to grab these instead of the pits. Oh yeah, Andrea, I sing a lot too. Yeah, I sing. Or I talk. Oh, yay. Yay, Monica. Thank you for joining. Glad you made it. So I'm still experimenting with the times and the days. But it's really hard to find a time on which a lot of people are available. I want to set a specific time for streams every week. So I want to make the streams a weekly thing. But only if I figure out all the settings. And if I can make sure that the connection will do well. And all those things. And just when I said that, the stream lost connection. Okay, is it working again? It was buffering for a while. It says the connection was bad. It's still not super good. Okay, so I think I'm going to continue to stream for another 15 minutes. And then I'm going to call it a day. Is it working now again? Yeah, it stopped for a moment, right? So I have no idea why that happens. 1 second, 1 second it says stream status is good, and then suddenly it turns bad and then it stops. That's probably the Wi-Fi. So for some reason I can't add any color here. It feels super scratchy and I have no idea why that is. I tried multiple pencils on this area, but I can't seem to add any more layers. And I don't know if that's because I put too many pen pastel layers here, but I'm not sure because here I'm having no trouble. So maybe there's a bad piece of paper underneath here, I have no idea. But I just can't add any layers, so that's a bummer. Right here I can't add anything either. Does any of you know why this is? So it just doesn't go on there. And that's super annoying. I think I'm just going to move on to the tail then, because I can't do anything here. Here I'm having trouble too. So it's on top of the red. This is all pen pastel, this red area. So I think this has to do with the pen pastels. I probably put too much on it, but I'm not sure. Yes, that's a bit of a problem, Edward, because usually during the weekends I'm not at home. So I'm usually at my boyfriend's during the weekends, so I never work. Usually on Saturday, on Sunday, except for now. But maybe I can arrange something. Maybe I can keep my Saturdays free for live streaming. Maybe Saturday night. I'm also having trouble here on top of the white. Let's try another color. I'm going to add this pink. Alright, so this one works better. Maybe it's just the composition of the red. Yeah, this can be possible. The white, I noticed, the white pen pastel is a little thicker as well. So I'm having troubles with the white and the red pen pastel base layers. So it might be in the composition of those colors. But it is annoying because I do want to be able to add lots of layers on top, and that doesn't seem to be possible right now. Try lifting some pastel with a kneaded eraser. Oh, that's a good idea. I can try. So I have my kneaded eraser right here. I'm going to try to lift some of that red off. See if I can add some color on top then. I'm going to try to go over again with this blue. Oh! It works. Thank you, Wicked Illusion. That was a really good idea. Okay, so I think I just put too much pan pastel for my base layers. And I pushed too hard, and now it's flattened out the texture of the paper, and that's why I can't really add any more pencil on it. Let's try with this color. Alright, thank you so much for joining, Monica. Yeah, it's stuck again. Alright, so I lost connection. It seems to work again. yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up soon. My Wi-Fi clearly has had enough. It doesn't want to cooperate anymore. Alright, so are you still there? Okay, it works again. But my OBS seems to be having a bit of trouble. Oh, thank you, Wicked Illusion, for the recommendation. I don't know about the yellow Faber-Castell eraser. I think this one is from Faber-Castell as well, but I'm not sure. This one is really old, it is really dirty, so I have to get a new one. So I might look into that yellow one. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. And then I'll do the final details of this one off screen. To be really honest, I'm kind of bored of this project. I want to start a new one. So yeah, but I had a good time trying out pen pastels for the first time. And I learned how to live stream. That's also a big positive. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up and do some more work on this off screen and then enjoy my weekend. And I hope you all will have a nice weekend as well. I don't know what plans you have, but yeah, I wish you all a very nice weekend. The weather here is super warm, so it's getting really hot here in my studio. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, it's buffering again. I really need to figure this out. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a very nice weekend, and then I'll see you in the next stream, hopefully.